feel free to DM me for any questions or anything new you want me to write about or people you want me to interview, and I will look into that. And I'm really glad to be part of your show.
And thank you to be part of our show, too, as well. Like I said, anything else to talk about, please feel free to stop by. Don't be a stranger. I'd love to hear from you.
Okay. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
You too. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That is Raquel Baldelomar, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, go search for a website, RaquelBaldelomar.com. It's all in one word, .com. And see her stuff. It's very good to recognize her stuff. And also go search for social media. Jesus Christ, Q. Search for social media, especially on Twitter and also on Facebook. Like I said, search for her stuff. We will take a break and be right back with more Bombers Talking Live. Any other questions or comments, feel free to ask. My number is 917-889-8825. Once again, that's 917-889-8825. We call in person want to speak to us. If not, listening to you. The Bombers Talking Live. We got callers standing by. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back in 2 and 2.
Kind of weird.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bombers Talking Live. your host, Dr. Q, co-host is me, Aaron Green, and we are back with Confidential Confessions. Dr. Q, you got some confidential confessions for us?
I wish I had a confidential confession from old Biden. I don't have none. Nobody, that would be great. But before I do the confidential confession, the hint that she gave, she said the wife of a former California governor. Do you know who that is?
I'm guessing, God damn it, Anthony Weiner?
No. Anthony Weiner is not nobody's wife. It's a woman.
It's a woman. Jesus Christ. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name close of.
Well, then who's the governor she
know.
talking about? Who's the governor she was talking about?
I really don't know. I don't know the name quite yet. California.
Oh, my goodness. I can't take you to Jeopardy. We lose all our money.
Let me see.
If she's talking about the same governor, she said a former governor of California. So if she's talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, the wife would be Maria Shriver, who is a television interview person, and she's a terrible personality. Before she's linked to the Kennedy family, so she's basically a
really. But she
right.
you can tell me what year. I mean, there's only thing about it. Like what year?
The worst interview she had was with the wife of a former governor. So I don't know any other former governors who have wives into talk radio.
Okay.
Because Ronald Reagan was also a former governor of California, but Nancy Reagan is not. Is not a talk show host.
Gee, not that back.
Yeah. I'm looking at in my brain, I'm looking at an idea of how it probably would go. Maria is the type that'll ask you a question, and then while you're answering the question, she talks over top of it. So that's probably how that went. But I do have 2 confidential confessions. I was expecting more, but we were off the show for a while. I guess they thought we weren't doing it anymore. All right. First confidential confession comes from Louisville, Kentucky. Did I say it right? Louisville. Okay, Louisville, Kentucky. All right. It says, "Dear Dr. Q, I'm a great fan of your show. I do have a small confession that I really have to get off my chest. I've been holding it for maybe the last 5 years. I am a middle school teacher at, I'm not going to say name school, and one of my students is always trying to press my buttons and get on my last nerve.
What?
One day, my student, she said one of the kids always tries to press her buttons and get on her last nerve.
Oh, I was going to say press her butt. I'm like, okay. I'm sorry, you didn't say the word button.
So, one day I was at my wits end, and he put his finger in my face. And before I knew it, I had slapped his hand down and slapped his face. The whole class did the O. I guess that's the O. Did the O.
You gonna get it?
Okay, so there we go. And I thought that I would be fired or hear back from the parent, but after 5 years, I never heard anything back. So that's not anything, I don't think, out of the ordinary. I guess for someone to confess it, because you're not supposed to hit the children. Yes, but I remember my school teacher, second and third grade, told the rulers up on our hands. But I never got the paddle or anything like that. When I got to that point, it was almost outlawed, corporal punishment. So that's like, wow. But that's not too much. This last confidential confession, dear Dr. Q, I can't spell that word. I am, looks like it says, nullified. See, when people write cursive, I can't make out what it says. I am whatever about what I'm about to tell you. My brother and I grew up together in Kansas City, Missouri. It's a small little hick town, and my brother was always trying to get me to be more like him. He was into sports. I did not like sports. He was into wrestling. I did not like wrestling. One day I was in a terrible drug-induced situation and had no way of paying my bookie for the drugs. Did I also mention that I was a homosexual? Okay. My brother was married and had 3 kids, and he came to rescue me by giving me the money to pay the bookie. When he came to see me in the hotel, he did not bring the money to pay my bookie. In other words, he gave me a whole bunch of lip service and told me to be a man and stand on my own 2 feet. I told him I'm going into the bathroom to wash my face, and instead I climbed out the window because I did not want to hear any more of his self-righteous, whatever that says, buffoonery, self-righteous buffoonery. I came back after walking half an hour and to cool my head. I arrived back to my hotel room to see my brother laying in the bed sleeping with a note on his butt. I thought it was silly of him to be under the covers in a blanket and wrote a note to put on his butt. I thought it was him being the same fool that he has always been. When I looked at the note and picked it up, it said paid in full. I asked my brother, what does that mean? What is paid in full? And he did not answer. I shook him to wake him